This is Living Power with Dan Hurst.
So, one of the things that God wants you to do in your work is to be self-fulfilled. The third thing is that people should serve others. We should have jobs that serve others. Jobs that serve others. Ephesians 4:28. Anyone who has been stealing must steal no longer, but must work, doing something useful with their own hands, that they may have something to share with those in need. Now, I don't know why this verse strikes me as humorous. It does. Because this was a verse, this is in a letter that the Apostle Paul wrote to the members of the church of Ephesus. And he writes to them and he says, you guys that have been stealing, you need to stop. Apparently they had some thieves in the church. They had some people, that was what they did. Well, stealing is, that was my profession. I'm a thief. Well, you gotta stop it. You gotta quit doing that, guys. Come on. I find that humorous. And then I got to thinking, what would he write to us? What would he write to the church today? He would probably write something like, anyone who has been stealing must steal no longer. Same thing. What he's saying is, you need to have work that accomplishes something, that is honorable. Something that when you do it, you can hold your head up high with dignity and say, I accomplished this. But more importantly, it's what does the job accomplish? What does the work do? Look at Proverbs 31, verses 15 through 18. And this is a passage that's talking about women, the ideal woman. This is a passage that talks about Marcia. This is a passage that explains what a woman, really the woman who pursues interest because she loves these things. Look to what it says, Proverbs 31. She gets up while it's still night. She provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. She considers a field and buys it. Out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard. She sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her tasks. She sees that her trading is profitable, and her lamp does not go out at night. The idea is that there is a method, that she is doing something to serve others. That everything that she does is about doing something that is a benefit for other people. So God says you need to have a job that is a benefit for other people, that other people need for you to do. 1 Timothy 5:8 says, anyone who does not provide for their relatives, and especially for their own household, has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. So your job, what you do, is to provide something of a benefit for other people. What do you do, and what does it accomplish as a benefit for other people? So if you thought that your job was just about earning you money so that you could have something, you're wrong. Your job, the purpose of your job, is not only certainly to be a source, and God is your source, but He uses the job as a way of providing for you, but it's also to be a benefit for others. I was thinking about Andrea and the work that she does. She works with Cass County in the work in placing children in foster care, and you can imagine what kind of work that is. Now, you talk about a job where you're working to help others. I mean, that is a major, major task. Is it fulfilling? Sometimes. Is it really tough? Yes, it's tough. I can imagine having to do that kind of a job day in and day out and deal with the people and the crisis and issues that they're having to deal with on a daily basis. But the purpose of the job is to be a benefit for others. What does your job do? How does it benefit other people? What is it doing for other people?